Glad to have you with us from Kennesaw, Georgia, and Fifth Third Bank Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Liberty Flames and the Kennesaw State Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, checking in with the Flames head coach before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Flames will kick off first, and here we go. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. Straight ahead, it's Morgan. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Extending the play. Holds on, it's Morgan. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And that was chaos from the beginning. Quarterback scrambling, he's outside the pocket, and he's just looking for somebody to dump the football off to, and there he is, Johnny on the spot, the running back, staying with his QB, being a viable target, making the catch, turning upfield, and getting a big gain on 3rd down.
Right side, it's Gary. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the designed quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the 1st down.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Hits inside, it's Morgan. And he's in! Touchdown, Kennesaw State! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. To the air, it's Henderson. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Udo. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Liberty. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And they tacked on the extra point. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Morgan. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Turns it on in midfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Running inside, it's Morgan. Got the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good game.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
And the Owls will line it up on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Backs got it on the screen. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Sets his feet. It's Collins. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Here we go. Ready. Red 54, red 54. Level. Hydro. Go.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Still looking. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football, I tackle him on the ground, and I force the 4th down.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it.
Ready, go.
Needs it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
And I like it. No hesitation, belief in my offensive unit. 4th and short equals success for me. I want the touchdown now set up on a 1st and goal situation because of good physical play.
The Owls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Down. Ready. Red 18. Q. Go.
On the move. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Ready.
Try to barge their way in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Second down, gonna throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Gonna let it fly. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. They're all over it. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. Wants to throw. It's Collins. Stepping to the right. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to Davis. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
And he's brought down after a short gain. clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down, get something positive. But how about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field?
He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains.
Black 14, black 14.
Needs it here on 4th down. Rush is on. He'll blow it down. And some great 4th down defense against the run.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Scanning the field, it's Collins. There he goes. He's inside the 40. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
They'll give it to him again. He breaks a tackle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. He got it. Beat down in bounds. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Using his legs, it's Coleman. He's got the first down. He's loose on the right. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Flames. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room through quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with Tulane taking on the number 16, the USF Bulls. And it's the Bulls on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon.
Out wide right, it's Coleman. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Little bit of uncertainty there. Play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Sets his feet. It's Henderson. Back's got it on the screen. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Flames are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
Makes the grab in their space. He's at the end of the house. Touchdown, Flames. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. The run inside. It's Morgan. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it. It's a fumble on the play. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
It's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Looking to throw, it's Henderson. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Tie ball game as we play in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Coleman. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Hand off again. Powers through the defender. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. He ought to get a little help on this one with that strong wind at his back. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Can they catch him? What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Quick give. It's Morgan. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
If this offense can't capitalize on this field position, they are going to be kicking themselves all the way to the sideline. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
Couple things I loved about this defense. They didn't get deterred. They gave up some yards, got all the way down here near the goal line, but now bowing their necks up. Big stop on 3rd down, forcing a 4th down opportunity ahead.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Davis. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Slips one guy, now he's loose. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
They'll ride Davis here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moving the pocket, it's Henderson. Right side, it's Coleman. Could not make his way to the corner. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Flames will send out the punt unit. Trying to take it back. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. Final stance in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hits inside, it's Morgan. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing, it'll be 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Gets the back moving. The fake wants to throw. Buying a little time to his left. Quarterback gets the first down. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morgan. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Second and long here. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking for a man. It's Collins. Look out. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Fresh set of downs going up top. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ryan. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and he's stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Right at the line. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And coaches love having options late in the football game. They put a nice drive together, and those 2 timeouts allowing them to stay balanced late in this game when they got to have points.
Flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. A strike downfield. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Strickland. Touchdown, Liberty! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
Number 96, set to kick off.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to throw one first. He wants a big play here late. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down.
Here we go, ready. Blue 30, blue 30. Q. Square. Ready, go.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Going for everything right here. Touchdown Owls. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to end it with what is likely the game winner in the final seconds. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. He's taking a deep shot. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season that they use it for good.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.